Now, in order to do this farm, I had to sacrifice my lockout, guys. I'm not able to get any loot from the raid. So it's almost like you need 2 hunters. I kind of understand why people are leveling 2 hunters now. It's because you have to brick yourself so that you can keep farming on one of them. So what I like to do is run through here and sprint through there and immediately hit this right and then go through here and not really worry too much about aggroing any of this stuff. Just let it kind of social aggro with the stuff that's coming from behind me. Then I like to jump onto this ledge right here with my pet and wait for my sprint. And then go. This guy will aggro here and then I sprint down. Just want to make sure all this stuff aggros, so I might go this way and then kind of bend it around a bit. And I want to wait for these guys to get close to these guys before I aggro them, because you want them all stacked. Okay, this one aggroed. As soon as this one aggroes, you can let go of your pet. It'll snap back to you, and then all the aggro is on you. So I aspect of the cheetah here to get to the spot really quickly, then immediately call my pet. Okay, my pet is pretty healthy here, so I don't need to do anything crazy. I'm just going to immediately howl Fang Death and Eyes of the Beast. And now my pet has the aggro. You want to sprint right away here and try to get down this corridor quickly, because these are all going to wrap around. Good, that's a full pack of whelps right there. These are all going to social aggro with all these other ones, so you don't have to worry about getting them. Try to jump turn here so you don't get dazed. Very nice. Good. And all I want to do is make sure those ones aggro. When those ones aggro, I can drop this, drop down to make sure that they're all on me. Go back up the ramp and call my pet. I'll howl Feign Death and then hit Eyes of the Beast here. Now my pet has all the aggro. Sprint immediately. And then everything will be coming from this way. So what I want to do here is just aggro these. Okay, they're on me. Then I go down this hallway. This is going to bend them all together for the final kill. You just want them all to come down this hallway a bit to group up. This is the final bending phase. To bend them all together. Good. Drop down to make them aggro onto you. Then you come back up here. You call your pet, where you can immediately howl Fang Death and Eyes of the Beast. You're not in combat. Your pet is. And then now you can see if we come out here, all of them are going to be very grouped, coming at me in a tighter ball here. There they are. And that's every single ad in the entire raid. All the whelps. Perfect. And then I'm just going to run as far as I can onto my wolf. Ideally, you'll run it far enough to where your wolf despawns. But if you get him sometimes far enough all the way down these stairs, he'll just snap to you, and then you can just drop down and dismiss him. Which I like to do. I haven't found a good spot to get the wolf far enough. If he dies, that's totally fine too. Then just go right into the kill phase. Because the Z-axis is really bad in this game. Because if anything is just above you for any reason. Now, I like to have this target macro here. This is essentially what I use to just target the whelps. Jump up on this wall here. Get them all grouped up. Put another slow trap in the front. You can... Sometimes I'll mark this guy with a skull so I can just know where he is in the pack. Just see him a little bit better. You need this weak aura so that you don't get hit by too many of these spits at the same time. Ideally, you don't get hit by any of them. But this will tell you whenever they're casting. Pretty sick. You can do one, sometimes two. What I like to do is one trap and then one explode shot each time I go out. I think it's the safest, easiest. One trap, one explode shot. It makes it really easy, and you don't have to be overconfident. Sometimes you won't have a trap to throw. So one trap, one explode shot. One trap, one explode shot. If you're low on mana, you can use your aspect of the Viper here. They're really tightly grouped now, which is nice. Sometimes you have to do a little wiggle because these wormkins will run at you for some reason. If you don't, like, do the jiggle. Okay, when you target the last whelp, or when you target a whelp and they're all dead, that means you're done. Using the whelp targeting macro. And then that's it. That's a full clear. And we did this one in 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Which means we're only able to do 5 of these an hour. If I had 2 hunters, I'd be able to do more of these lockouts per hour. I'm going to loot all these right now so you can see what I get here. All right, this run got me almost a full stack. Certain runs will give you more than others. All I gotta do here is revive my pet, feed him here while I log out. And now that since your level 1 has leader when you zoned in, he'll be able to reset it for you from anywhere, and you'll just start right back at the beginning. And this is how you farm 20 to 25 nightmare seeds per run, which will net you about 100 gold on my server per run. And then you just reset it here. Oops. Give me a second. It's actually not working. Let me zone out and zone back in. Sometimes it won't reset, so you have to zone out and zone back in. But sometimes you can just do this. Okay, log out, zone in, and then log. And this should work. I could have revived my pet and had him eating to save 20 seconds of time there. Maybe I'll do that on the next one. Okay, now it says Sunken Temple has been reset, and you can log right back in. Yeah, so this is something that you can do while you're logging out. If your pet is dead, you can feed him, and then while you're logging out, he'll actually be gaining his happiness back. All right, not too bad. Last lockout was, I mean, maybe 8 minutes. If you're doing them faster than 12 minutes, you're going to be on lockout anyway, so it's not a big deal if it takes you longer than 8 minutes to do it. But anyways, guys, that's how you do the 8-minute Sunken Temple run.